Hi guys, so this video is going to be a little bit different. We're just going to be having a talk. It's not going to be scripted. Of course, I know what I'm going to be talking about, but I had actually hoped to release another type of video, but this week has actually been very busy for me. But I promised you a video every week, and this is me fulfilling that promise. Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I hear the word investment, what usually comes to mind is real estate, buying businesses, investing in stocks, etc. In actuality, to buy a property requires quite an amount of capital, which most of us don't have. I mean, I don't have millions in my account that I'm not using. Maybe you do, but I don't. Now, I know that there are some ways around it, like good debt, OPM, and all those things, but so investing for me, at least for the past 6 to 7 years of being a glorified freelancer / running a production company, investing for me has really been more about growing my income. And the primary way in which I've done that is to invest back into the business. But the thing is, for most creatives, the minute we talk about investing back into the business, people begin to manifest their various degrees of gas, which is gear acquisition syndrome. I don't know if that's a thing. I heard it first from Prince Mason. 90% of the time, or 95% of the time, it's about equipment. It's about getting that new camera, that new lens. There's always that next equipment that you want to get. We're very quick to list out a whole lot of things, but many times we forget this one right here. Now, when it comes to growing your income, from experience, what I've learned is oftentimes you cannot directly just increase your income like that. You can't just barge into your boss's office and ask for a raise. When you're asking for a raise, it's usually because, oh, I've been doing this extra thing, or maybe this person was fired and I've been taking on her job. Based on that, I think I should get an increase. You're demanding for that increase is coming as a result of doing more service to the company. You cannot just demand for an increase in income. Rather, what you can do is that you can increase your ability to earn more by either becoming more valuable, that's expanding the skill that you already have, or by offering more services, that's learning new skills. So the bottom line is you need to prioritize investing in your mind and your skill set more than that camera or that equipment. You can always rent that equipment, you can always rent it, but you can't rent knowledge. You either know it or you don't know it. So sometime last year, I posted something on Instagram. We had a shoot where I used both the Canon C300 Mark II and the Sony A6-300, and I had put screen grabs of both of them side by side, and I asked people to see if they could identify which was which. A lot of people couldn't tell them apart. Some people even switched them, said the Sony was the Canon and the Canon, and it makes a lot of sense because the real difference was me, my skill, my experience. And this has not come freely. In fact, I actually did a rough sum up of some of the training and educational resources, so mostly online courses that I have taken in the past 6 to 7 years. I did a rough summary, at least of the ones that I could remember. Now, in terms of the actual value of these courses, it came down to over $18,000. For my fellow Nigerians, you can do the conversion. These are educational materials that cut across storytelling, directing, cinematography, editing, business, design, psychology, storytelling, writing, even social media management, though I've not really been very effective in that area. Now, of course, this is not me telling you to go and empty your savings or sell your family lands to go and buy educational courses or anything like that. Some of them I was able to get them during sales and discounts like Black Friday that just ended now, and some of them I had access to them because I won certain competitions. Another route that you can also go, if you have a group of friends that value education, spread the money across, buy it, and then you all share access to the course. The number one asset that you really have is right here. It's your brain, it's your skill. You can go on a set and work with other equipment. The more you know, the more authority is conferred on you in that area, and the more valuable you are. And the more valuable you are, the more you can earn. So yes, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, but more importantly, remember the goal is to invest as much as you are doing in your equipment. You need to be investing as much in your head.